It's green flag time. Let's get this show on the road. Madison Toll dominates and wins. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200.
Miles out of nowhere. It's gonna steal it.
It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38. Winnie Crouch is going to take the win here at Pocono.
Side by side.
They're going to be side by side going down.
Coca Millions will win the Coca-Cola 600.
We are the NIRA. Hello everyone, this is Freedomator. Welcome to the Pikes Peak International Raceway for race number 5 of season number 2 of the NIRA Cabela's Cup Series. This is the Denver Biscuit Company 400, and we have 42 cars going to go around this flat mile track for 50 laps. One will take the win at the checkered flag at the end of those 50 miles. Welcome up into the booth. With me is Ethan Farley and Zachary Fitzwater. It's good to have y'all here. Ethan, we're going to go ahead and start with you. You were in the race with Fitzy yesterday. What can you tell us about the driving conditions on this flat oval?
It's a little rough, so much to say. The cars are sort of like what you'd get at maybe a mix of Auto Club and Las Vegas, if you want to put it into broader terms. It's sort of rough on your tires, but also sort of rough in driving ways. There's a certain groove in there that switches from time to time. Maybe there's a multi-groove somewhere, but I'm not too sure. Haven't figured that one out. But if anything, multi-grooves are going to be some factor if there is any. But so far, what I've seen, 1 and 2, the outside lane is the best choice, but in 3 and 4, probably the inside line.
Alright, and now with Fitzy, we saw a repeat winner in the Scott's Grand National race yesterday. Of course, I'm not going to tell the two of you, but everyone watching this already knows by now who won. Do you think we're going to see a repeat winner today? Or do you think we're going to see somebody new in the field win?
To be quite honest, quite frank with ya, I will not be surprised if we do see a 2-time winner this year. But there's a lot of hungry drivers out there who haven't won in a while, want to have a shot at a win. So, yeah.
Alright, and we are just about set to get this race started, so let's go down trackside to get our pace lap underway. And the engines fire here at Pikes Peak International Raceway. 42 gonna roll off the pit road. Trey Smith, Creed Daniel, Noah Clifton, Rodney Crouch, Dale Lightning, Chase Miller, Jameson Thull, Nathan Stapleton, Darian Arnsdorf, and Tyler Mills, the top 10 today. Field comes off the pit road, half a lap from the green flag.
So far, the drivers have been very active on the track, trying to get their own cars situated. But so far, Trey Smith has been sort of strong throughout. I've talked with him.
He does seem very happy about his car this week, as he's going to bring the field down. The pace car comes on the pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, green flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road.
I-1 has an excellent start with the 01 making a move on the 39 for second, with the 31 coming in tow, bow for first.
Side by side for the second position. Give it to Noah Clifton on the inside. He's going to go for the lead on Trey Smith in the 91. Smith leads lap number 1, but to the inside, here comes the Atlanta winner from last season, race number 5 winner of last season, Noah Clifton in the 01 for Ginn DEI. To the inside, They're side by side for the front position. Rodney looking to go to the inside of Creed Daniel. No, give it to the lead to Noah Clifton. Creed Daniel goes to second. Smith slides back on the outside.
This is going to be a hectic first few laps as of right now. Noah Clifton determined to go there, and here we go.
Boy.
It looks like 3 wide.
Jamison
Oh,
Thole
Lord.
got moved out of the way by Darian Arnsdorf in the 15. And Arnsdorf gonna try to go to the inside. Meanwhile, 3 wide behind. Eli Bright on the inside of Trey Wright and Tyler Mills. They are side by side off quarter number 4. Boy, this is a crazy start to this race. Still 3 wide behind. It's the 77 of Jimmy Hogan, the 97 Tyler Mills, the 88 Kendon Jezyorski as Mills continues to slide back there. Still 3 wide back there. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and check back in up front. Lots of side-by-side going on throughout this field. But Creed Daniel now going to look to the inside as the caution's out. It's Tyler Mills in the 97. Big trouble for the Roush Racing driver. Lots of damage to that Sharpie Ford as he'll come around. Looked like Evan Hunter was back there in that. Ben Grorich has damage in the 78.
Boy, poor 78 having worse luck. As we see ARCA brakes happen.
Everyone's going to be clean, getting narrowed up there. Ben Grorich had the best of luck with great finishes to start the season. I believe this is the first incident he's actually been caught up in so far in his Cabela's Cup Series career. So the first caution comes out on lap number 5. As we are just already that much done through the race. It's been a hectic one so far. But right now it's Noah Clifton leading in search of his 2nd career victory. Creed Daniel 2nd. Rodney Crouch 3rd. Chase Miller 4th. And Trey Smith, pole sitter, rounds out the top 5. Dale Lightning, Darren Arnsdorf, Jamison Thole, Nathan Stapleton, and Eli Bright rounding out the top 10. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come down to the pit road under this caution. But meantime, let's go ahead and take a look back and see what happened to put us under this first yellow flag period of the race. Looking down the back straightaway, going off into turn 3. Watching the 3 wide there. Fenway into the back of Evan Hunter. Turns him around into Grorich and Mills, and hard into the outside wall go Mills and Grorich. Looks like Hunter stayed pretty clean there. Oh my goodness, Sam Adolski in the 29. I think that was Kanan Baylor in the 16 also, just barely getting by the spinning 78 as he came down the track.
And here we are in the backstretch almost. As you can see, going into turn 3, Roman Fenway gets into the 11. The 11 scoops up the 78 and the 97. I guess Roman Fenway had some issues with the other drivers, or mainly with the 11. I guess he didn't like something that he said in the pits or in the garage, so he wanted to settle it on track.
As we see again here, Roman Fenway in the 07, I guess apparently he did have some beef from a race before on Evan Hunter, turns him into the 78 and the 97 simultaneously, and all 3 of them go on the wall. Now, we want to see here, does this 29 get some damage? 16 gets by, yep, little tiny piece. 29 Semenoskin did get a little bit on this 78.
Kanan Biller was also very, very lucky to get by. Just saw how close that was for that Aflac car going by. Well, the track is clear and we're good to go, so let's head to the restart at PPIR. Lights are off atop the pace car here at Pikes Peak International Raceway. After the first incident on lap number 4, nobody is out of this race or a lap down as a result of that incident. It is still Noah Clifton, Creed Daniel, Rodney Crouch, Chase Miller, Trey Smith, Dale Lightning, Darian Arnsdorf, Jamison Thole, Nathan Stapleton, Eli Bright, the top 10 here in Colorado.
it's going to be a little interesting on the restarts to start us off. But I'm more or less surprised with the action that we've seen in these past 5 laps that we actually were able to go green. Mainly with the 39 of Creed Daniel, who sporting Bill Elliott's scheme as we get ready to go into a restart.
Nobody in the lap down lane as we come down to get the green flag once again. We're racing again at Pikes Peak.
But they got an excellent restart. Same with 39. 91 wants to try to make a move for 4th. Ooh! Massive brake check between the 10 and the 91 as they pull away from Dale Lightning by about, I would say, a car length or 2. Oh! Change for a second.
Rodney Crouch going to go to the inside of Creed Daniel. Not quite going to have enough momentum coming off turn number 4. Clifton stretching away big time. Here comes Chase Miller to the inside. Miller with a big dive on the inside of turn number 1. Give him 3rd place as he stretches away from the Ganassi number 40. Now on the outside, Rodney's going to fight back a little bit. Trey Smith is up there on the high side with him. Dale Lightning trying to pinch his way to the inside with Darren Arnsdorf. Getting 2 tires under the white line. That is completely legal here. As he goes to the inside to try to take the spot from Trey Smith. Give him the 5th position. Not quite. Still side by side going down the back straightaway.
Trey Smith is not going to let the DLP IndyCar Series champions get that hard into him without getting a fighting chance. As you can see, Nathan Stapleton just staying there, waiting to see if anything ever happens. But you can also see Eli Bright getting into the inside. Like I said, the outside works for 1 and 2, but the inside works wonders whenever it starts to get later into it on 3 and 4. As you can see, the 91 gets a major lead.
Eli Bright's going to go to the inside. Nathan Stapleton's still there. Dale Lightning shoots up to the top side. And up ahead, Chase Miller trying to find a weakness for Noah Clifton. Right against the backside going through turn 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, not close enough to make a move. Nope, there he is, going on the inside of turn 3. Chase Miller with a huge dive to the inside, and the Valvoline number 10 to the lead in the Denver Biscuit Company 400.
Chase Miller does have the lead, but he better be careful because North Clifton, we all know how he runs aggressive. He might put him up into turn 3 when he gets a chance.
He's got the Aussie spirit with him. Noah Clifton gonna try to get up there and get around rookie Chase Miller. Clifton going for his 2nd win in the Cabela's Cup Series and 1st win of the season. Chase Miller just going for his 1st win, period, here on Freedomator. Has not raced before this season in the Cabela's Cup Series. Is trying to secure his place in this series. He's been a pretty good driver. He's had a pretty good season so far, but he just has not won yet. Of course, still early on in the season. If he does not win today, big whoop. There's still 25 races after this one. As we see Creed Daniel getting up close and personal with Noah Clifton there for 2nd. Daniel drives it in deep, but he slides up a little bit. That might hurt him. They're staying pretty steady right now. Caution's out once again. Oh, huge damage. Salmon Osgen. Trouble for Trey Wright as well. Smoke billowing from that car. But Salmon Osgen is junk. Tyler Mills was possibly back in that again. Nonagon Scott looked to lag behind a little bit. And the 2nd caution comes out on lap number 16. And now, yes, everyone's going to come down. Damage to the right side of Casey Holland. And a little bit of stack up behind back there. Everything looks okay. Casey Holland's got right side damage on that number 42. Oh, Nick Kennedy looked like he had his back end bent up a little bit. So we have a multi-car pileup on lap number 16 here at Pikes Peak International Raceway. And it's put us under the second caution of this race as we see everyone coming down onto the pit road. Trey Smith going to come down to stall number 1. Who will win the race off pit road here under this caution?
That's sort of going to be the deciding factor. Who's going to take 2 tires? Who's going to take 1 tires? Who's going to take a little bit of fuel? Who's going to take a lot of fuel? As you can see, here comes Chase Miller taking first place, followed by Noah Clifton and Rodney Crouch, as well as the 15 of Darian Arnsdorf, with Eli Bright taking up your top 5-ish, almost, but we aren't forgetting Dale Lightning.
Dale Lightning is going to be in the 6th position. Trey Smith, pole sitter, 7th. Jamison Thole, 8th. Nathan Stapleton, 9th. And Jimmy Hogan rounds out the top 10. Still a lot of Dodges and Chevrolets up there. Ford's not really having the best of starts to this race. But obviously it looks like just had at least 2 wrecked in this race already. Tyler Mills and whatever happened to Trey Wright. We're going to take a look real quick at the replay and see what happened on lap 16 to put us under this second caution of the race.
We're lap back live here at Pikes Peak, and this, I would say, bizarre. Trey Wright in the 38 here breaks down before going to turn number 1. Everything's all fine. Roman Fairway gets blocked. Same with Mitchell Collins. 5 goes high. Everybody else just brake checks, and then watch the 49. No awareness of brakes, runs the back of the 16, and Ford gets collected, and poor Semenos can hit in the wall.
And up ahead, there was even more contact. Niall O'Hare getting together with Casey Holland there. Just saw that. 6 wide there. Everyone just trying to get through. And Trey Smith gets down to the bottom. Everyone else looks like made it through okay. But we'll get a look at another angle here to try to decipher what happened here.
And here we are going into turn 1, getting close to turn 2. Everyone's stacking up as you see the 45 of Nick Kennedy makes contact with Kanan Biller, hits the 29 Sam Oskin. Ugh, that's a painful one. Fun fact, these are concrete, no safety barriers. But again, this shows the power the Hans device has, keeping its drivers safe and preventing another accident like Dale Earnhardt's in 2001.
It is a fact, sure, but surely not a fun one for Sam and Oskin. That looked like a vicious contact with the outside barrier there. We'll take a look at one more angle before we get back to your live picture. Taking a look just ahead here as all the chaos happens. There's Niall O'Hare running into Casey Holland there. No, I don't know where Niall O'Hare was going, to be honest with you. There was plenty of room on the outside for him to go around the 42, so no clue where Niall was going, but the stack up and the chaos gets all sorted out. Trey Wright gets to the bottom. That's why he was smoking, because he blew up. And poor old Sam Oskin, just an innocent bystander there, and he is likely going to be out of this race. Well, the track is clear. We're good to go, so let's head to the restart here at Pike. Lights off atop the pace car here at Pikes Peak International Raceway. Chase Miller leading, Noah Clifton, Rodney Crouch, Darren Arnsdorf, Eli Bright. That will be the top 5 coming to the green flag this time. Chase Miller, very impressive run so far in that MB2 Motorsports number 10. Noah Clifton, the veteran, looked a little frustrated going onto the pit road there. And Fitzy, you pointed out, they made a little bit of contact there on the pit road. Clifton into the back of Chase Miller there.
We'll see on this restart if Noah Clifton can't keep up with Chase Miller. If he doesn't, then this changes everything.
Miller obviously going for his first career win. Clifton going for his second. Pace car comes down. 30 laps to go here at Pikes Peak. As the green flag comes out, we are racing again.
Clifton got a terrible restart on that restart. Chase Miller pulls away. And it looks like Clifton's damage didn't cause his aerodynamics at the moment, but with a longer run, if we get a longer run, it could hurt him.
By the way, the only cars out of the race as a result of that incident was Trey Wright and Sam Oskin. There's one car off the pace on the pit road, Mark Sy. In the 4 comes down the pit road on the restart. I guess he's choosing the short pit. I don't know if he pit during that last caution, actually. I don't know why he came down the pit road there of all times.
Yeah, it's sort of curious. Mark Sy hasn't really had the best of seasons besides Las Vegas, where he took the pole suddenly. But as you can see, Noah Clifton just now at this point trying to get to Chase Miller. I guess he spun his tires a little bit going into the restart. Now he's just working his way around trying to get past
Darren
the 15,
Armstrong into the back of Rodney Crouch there. But Crouch is able to hold on to it. Great save by the discount tire number 40. And Eli Bright's going to benefit of the loss of momentum of his teammate right to the inside. And by Darren Armstrong goes Eli Bright.
Ooh, sorry I cut you off. Holy hell, Dale Laney almost got chopped off there for a second there.
That was very, very close there. The AT&T Chevrolet on the inside of Arnsdorf. Arnsdorf on the outside, trying to get back to his teammate. And he's going to slip a little bit. Up front, it is still all Chase Miller leading Noah Clifton and Rodney Crouch. They're starting to stretch away from 4th place on back. They're creating a little pack of their own. Expecting another pit cycle, probably around lap 40 or so. We saw them pit under that last caution that was on lap number 16. So I doubt they're going to make it to the end, as we see Clifton getting all up against the back bumper of Chase Miller. Going to try to loosen him up out of the groove and get by.
I'm surprised at how fast he was able to catch up to Chase Miller, to be honest with you. He was far away from him, but now he's going to lose more speed going into 3 and 4, keeping into the inside line. The outside line now just working to his favor. Rodney Crouch is going to stay behind him, try and get around him, but so far not so much is going to happen. But the 01 is probably going to be concerned as he's getting a mirror full of just discount tire all around.
Rodney tried to get to the inside there, couldn't quite get to the inside of the U.S. Army number 01. Still everything green right now. Again, expecting pit cycles in the 40s before, at least one more, before we get to the end of this race. And I said, we're caution free from that restart. I'm going to knock on wood right there. Back to 5th place, Darren Arnsdorf and Dale Lightning side by side. Give it to Darren Arnsdorf as he's working that outside. Never mind, here comes the DLP IndyCar Series champion on the inside. They're still side by side for the 5th position. Jameson, they're going to try to get a 2-for-1 special on the inside. Here he comes in that Bill Davis Dodge.
Boy, that's going to slow him up quite a bit. Or, okay, I spoke too soon. He might get the 2-on-1 variety here, as he makes a pass on the 50. Oh God, free wide for behind them. This is not going to end well.
Nathan Stapleton on the inside with Trey Smith, Darren Arnsdorf, Brady Yu just in the middle of that, Jimmy Hogan the 77 as well. They're all getting crushed together, trying to find any piece of real estate they can to make something work. As up front, Rodney's going to try to get to the inside of Clifton again. Can't quite get there. As still 3 wide. Brady Yu just going to split the middle. What a pass between Hogan and Arnsdorf. As Titan Nicholas in the 43. Now working his way up into the picture. He's up to 11th. Into the back of Jimmy Hogan. Hogan holds on to it. The field getting scrunched together once again. 2 by 2 by 2. Going through turn 1 and 2. It's
getting a little bit more racy than what I've initially thought. Brady, you just, one of your old picks, is sort of doing a lot better since you stopped picking him. But so far, a lot of the drivers have just been fighting for any piece of state that they can, any part of the track that they can fight for. But so far, there is your second place person, your outside pole sitter, Creed Daniel, in the 39 Coors Dodge. Sort of just falling back way too much, but getting into the middle. I think the middle lane is sort of what is getting everybody the speed that they need at this point.
Lap car there in the middle of that is Mark Sy. He's one lap down, but definitely showing race contending speed. If only he was on the lead lap right now. Up front is still Chase Miller, Noah Clifton, Rodney Crouch. Has still not been able to get by the number 01. See peeking to the inside. But we're definitely getting later into the run where the tire fall off is becoming massive. They're definitely going to need to make at least one more pit stop before this race is over with. The question is, who is going to be the first to come down to the pit road? Is everyone getting singled out most? Oh, Cologne slipped up a little bit there. That's going to allow Creed Daniel to get in closer behind. Ryan Benjamin, a huge slip off turn number 4. Josh King's going to go to the inside in that number 22. They'll be side by side. Meanwhile, there's last race's winner, Jason Beatty, in a heated battle with Chase Buck and Owen Miles, just trying to hold on to that position. That is all the way back in. That's 17th right there on the track. King and Benjamin just ahead, going to go side by side for 15th. Benjamin's going to have it at the line, but King's still on the low line.
Yeah, with 4 lap car, Marseille pushing 9 up on the outside line. The 9 does keep position for Josh King. Also, we must keep an eye on the 97 in case the leaders do catch him. He's very slow on the racetrack. If they do catch him in the wrong spot, then this could change the outcome of this race.
He's definitely not falling back as much as I thought he would. Oh, to the inside. Here comes Noah Clifton. Down on the inside. Back to the race lead underneath Chase Miller. Rodney Crouch gonna follow suit. Eli Bright right behind. He gets moved up by Jamison Thal. The Bill Davis number 23 powers his way to the inside. And he's going to get the spot. 4th place at the line. Gonna try to get 3rd from Chase Miller. The inside trying to make a stand now. Chase Miller falling back on the outside. Looked like he was going to try to get back on the outside. Not quite. Here comes Rodney down low. This is the closest he's been to making a move on Clifton. Clifton makes the outside line work, though.
Noah Clifton was very fast. I think he figured out what I was saying. Middle line and 3 and 4 is the fastest that you can get right now. So far, I think he did listen to whatever I was saying and decided to, like, fly on by and just go anywhere, as we are going 3 wide, which is going to get a little risky.
Look at this man. Brady Ugis coming up on the low line behind Dale Lightning. Chase Miller right there, still fighting the outside. Eli Bright slips up in the 8. Now side by side for 2nd. Jamison Thal has gotten on underneath Rodney Crouch in the 40. Those 2 Dodges are going to go side by side. We're coming to 10 laps to go this time. Will they need to make another pit stop, or will we be able to make it to the end? This is going to be a fuel mileage finish here at Pikes Peak.
Boy, Clifton keeps the 23 and 40 at bay with, oh, Dale Blaine. He lost a bit of time. He's losing the 5th position to the 18 with the 43 behind. That's kind of surprising to me. See the 43 up here running for top 5 here.
Titan Nicholas is getting everything he can out of that Petty Enterprises number 43 to the inside of Dale Lightning. That's for 6th place as Ugis goes into the 5th position. Meanwhile, the lead battle starting to tighten up once again at 9 laps to go. Thal in the 2nd position behind Noah Clifton. Clifton going for his 2nd. Thal for his 1st. Rodney Crouch going for his first points-paying win of his career. Remember, he won the Clash at New Smyrna at the start of all this. Right on the back bumper of Jamison Thole. Chase Miller still there. Brady Ugest in the 5th position at the tail end of this line as they go down the front straightaway. 8 laps to go. Crouch to the inside. He's going to get second from the 23 and now set his sights on the number 01 of Noah Clifton. Ford, 3 wide behind, 3 wide for second as Miller goes to the inside.
Oh, that was absolutely risky there with the 10 of Chase Miller. I thought he was going to get yeeted into the wall. Don't look now. Here comes the 43. He's on a charge. Almost 4 wide for second.
Noah Clifton stretching away just a little bit ahead of these guys, but surely they can be able to run him down. Chase Miller's going to clear for the 2nd position. And now, nope, not quite. Oh, spoke too soon. Here comes Crouch and Thole on the outside. Thole, the biggest challenger right now. Miller trying everything he can to stretch away from them. 3 wide still. Clifton is loving this. 6 laps to go.
Well, Clifton definitely is going to have the advantage now with the way people are racing each other, especially Chase Miller and Rodney Crouch and anybody else that's in their way. But so far, if Noah Clifton can just keep seeing them going 3 wide or 2 wide or battling for whatever they can, I wouldn't be surprised that one of the drivers is just going to be way ahead, and I'm hoping Noah Clifton, my pick, gets the checkered flag and gets his 2nd race 5 victory.
Down the back straightaway, we're coming to 4 laps to go next time. Chase Miller trying to stretch away from Jamison Thole. Brady Ugest falls into the 4th position. The Las Vegas winner trying to work his way up there. 4 laps to go. We'll see what the gap is. 1.09 last time, 1.04. He's gaining slowly, but I don't think he's going to get there. I just don't think there's enough time. I think Clifton's going to come home and win this race unless someone needs to come down for pit cycles, but we will see. They're getting a lot of off-throttle time going into the corner, so they may not have to worry about a thing as we see Ugest go to the inside of Jamison Thole into the 3rd position.
That's best we've seen out of that 18 car today so far after starting, I don't know where it started, mid-pack I'm going to say, but yeah, this is a run that 18 needed, as well as the 23, as they're kind of catching the 01, but there's not enough time, unless they catch a lot car.
Noah Clifton up ahead, still leading. The gap 0.91, but it's not gaining, it's not shrinking fast enough for Miller to have a chance. 2 laps to go here at Pikes Peak.
Yeah, at this point, Noah Clifton is just going to try and cruise on to victory. At this point, Chase Miller trying everything that he can just to get past. But so far, it's just came from dimes to dollars to absolutely nothing so far. But Noah Clifton might feel a little bit more relief that his old team is right behind him. And it can sort of be a story of he doesn't need that team anymore to get any victories. He can get it on his own with a better team and a little better equipment.
The white flag last time, here comes the checkered flag. Get the checkered flag in the air, display it for the 01. Noah Clifton, 2nd career win and 1st win of the season here at Pikes Peak. What a drive by the Pride of Australia. Second win of his career. What a drive.
Fitzy, you were going to say something?
Sorry there.
That's alright. I was going to say, that was a perfect drive out of the 01 Noah Clifton today.
He did what he needed to do and held him off in the end. Wins by 0.68 seconds. Miller gained a ton on that final lap. Just didn't have enough time. And Noah Clifton holds on and wins the Denver Biscuit Company 400 here at Pikes Peak. 5 different winners in 5 different races, but he joins Ryan Benjamin as the only 2 drivers to win more than 1 race in the Cabela's Cup Series. Take a look at your final race standings here. Noah Clifton, Chase Miller, Brady Hughes, Jameson Vole, Dale Lightning, Rodney Crouch, Titan Nicholas, Nathan Stapleton, Jimmy Hogan, and Eli Bright, the top 10. There's the rest of your standings there. Mark Seiben, Grosh, the only ones that were laps down. Trey Wright, Sam Oskin, the only ones unable to finish. Tyler Mills, even with that damaged race car, still holds on to the lead lap. 38th place, but that's impressive. He was able to hold on to the lead lap with that number 97 being that damaged from the early incident in this race. So Ethan, any final thoughts for you, man?
From what I know for a fact, I think Noah Clifton was just wasting time letting the laps go down to like the final few laps to where he can actually decide to go and pass Chase Miller and ruffle him up enough to where he gets flustered and he starts making little mistakes to where he can get more of a lead and get the win. And I think him and Fitzy are going to have a little bit of a Aussie celebration.
Yeah, you said
Fitzy,
that
what
right.
did you think about that?
Yeah, we'll be partying, I would say, but yeah, Clifton put on his, I would call it, aggression style show today, as well as Chase Miller, who led most of the race, just couldn't lead the last few. And with the 23 Dale Lightning, my pick, sadly finished top 5, they did well today. So, kind of entertaining, a lot of aggression, saw a couple wrecks, but it was a show, I could say that much.
I'm glad y'all were here to share the show with me. That was a fun one for sure. That'll about wrap us up here at Pikes Peak. We'll take a look at your point standings in just a second. For Zachary Fitzwater and Ethan Farley, this is Freedomator. We'll see y'all next week at Nashville Super Speedway. Y'all have a good one.